how to handle objections. That's what we're going to talk about today in the video, because there is nothing worse than doing all of the work. You prospect a lead, you book a call with you, or they book a call through some other process. You get on that call, you kick off the call, you have a great conversation, you do all this work to discover where they're at, what their pain is, where they want to go. You really dive into why that's important to them. Then you get to the end of the call and you drop the price, and they hit you with an objection. And, we expect that to happen, but then from there, you fumble it. You say the wrong thing, you do the wrong thing, you fluff it up, and they're gone. The sale's gone, and so is your commission. So that's why in this video, we're going to talk about 2 tips, 2 really strong things that you can do right now to go and start closing more deals immediately. And these are things that some people overlook, some people already do naturally, but I will guarantee that they're super important, and that if you do them, you will make more sales. Going into the first one, because I do like to jump right into it, be the calm in their storm. A lot of times what happens is you get to the end of that call, their anxiety is starting to flare up. They know the price is coming. They're freaking out a little bit. They're getting a little bit worried. And then you drop the price and they give you your objection. And once people hear the objection, they start to get flustered. They start to increase the speed of their speech. They start to get a little crazy, get all over the place as well, just like the prospect. And if they're freaking out and you're freaking out, that's just not a place. It's not an energy that they're going to be able to make a sale from. You have to be calm. You have to be cool. You have to be collected, because that energy is going to transfer into the prospect and build massive trust and authority and conviction behind what you do. At the end of the day, the customer, even when they're freaking out, if they see that the person across from them or the person across from the camera on the other side of the screen is super, super calm, you must know something that they don't that's causing you to be so calm, meaning they should trust you more, meaning they should move forward with what you have for them, because there's a reason why you're so calm, you're so stoic, you're so collected in this moment where they're freaking out. They're worried about all of these things. Is this going to work for me? Am I going to waste my money? Am I going to be able to stay accountable and do the work? And is the service really as good as it sounds? Your calmness says yes to all of those things. But on the flip side, if you get crazy, if you try to justify really, really hard, and you start talking really, really fast, and you're really like trying to forcibly have them move forward, they're going to feel that energy, and they're either one, not going to buy and they're going to walk away because they just there's too much anxiety here to make a decision, or 2, they're going to buy, have buyer's remorse, and then want a refund 24 hours later. Be the calm in their storm, be calm, cool, collected, let that energy transfer to the person. The second thing, and this is super, super important, especially when dealing with fear-based objections or just any kind of emotional-based objection, you want to normalize the feeling, not combat it. A lot of times people will express a fear about moving forward, right? A lot of sales is helping people overcome the fear it takes to move forward. So when someone expresses that fear, I've seen a lot of salespeople make the mistake of trying to beat it, trying to out-explain the fear. There's nothing, usually almost nothing you can do or say that's going to explain away the fear. You can't do it. It's almost impossible. It's like if someone's deathly afraid of heights and you get them in a plane and you want to go skydiving with them, and you're at the point where they're about to jump, they've got the parachute on their back, they got the instructor ready to go, and the instructor's like, all right, time to jump. Are you ready? They're going to be deathly afraid, and there's nothing, you, the instructor, the plane flyer, whoever, there's nothing that anyone could say in that moment to have them not be afraid. But what they can do is help them have a few moments of courage to take the leap in spite of the fear. That's what it's about. It's about moving forward in spite of the fear, not deleting it. It's about letting them know that the fear is normal. You totally understand that it's there. It's not weird. It's not something that shouldn't be there. And at the end of the day, they have to put it aside if they really want to get the result. If you try to fight it and combat it, what happens is the person is going to think that they shouldn't have the fear, that having the fear is weird, that there's no reason to have the fear, or at least you're just trying to tell them that they shouldn't have the fear, meaning that something is wrong, something is off here. I don't know what it is yet, but this person's saying that they've got this, and this, and why am I afraid? And I shouldn't be afraid. So something's wrong that I can't identify right now. So I need to go away. I need to leave the call and go identify that first before I can come back and actually buy, because you're telling me all these things that mean I shouldn't have the fear, but for some reason the fear's still there. That's not helping me delete the fear. But I've seen way more people move forward by acknowledging that the fear is there and that it's normal. The stories you're telling are like, hey, I know XYZ who's just like you. They were deathly afraid of moving forward. They were dealing with this, struggling here, and they were so scared, but they took the leap. They took a chance. They moved forward in spite of that fear and got XYZ results. You have to let them know that that fear is normal and it's okay. You combine this with staying stoic. Like, at the end of the day, it is fine that you're afraid. I've had so many people, even just on my sales calls, whenever they say, oh, I'm just afraid, or there's just some fear there, or there's uncertainty, I look at them and I say, yeah, I get it. No problem. That's okay. That's normal. I mean, most people that I speak to, most people that I work with are super afraid. I get it. And when you tackle it from that angle, way more trust is built as well. So I'm going to leave with those two things, because just those two things alone should allow you to close way more of your sales calls if you're not currently doing them. Stay calm when you're handling objections. Be calm, cool, collected. Be the oak tree in their storm. If you stay calm, you will allow them to get calm. And if they make a decision from a place of calm, they will stick with that decision. And secondly, don't try to combat it, normalize it. Any kind of fear, any kind of uncertainty, don't try to delete it. Don't get rid of it. Encourage them and show them that they need to, if they want to get the result, move forward in spite of it. But the fact that they have it, the fact that it's there, is totally okay. It's totally normal. Let's put that down for a second. Let's not make decisions based off of our fears and emotions. Let's make the logical based decisions that are actually going to allow us to be successful in the thing that we're trying to do. If you guys got some value from this video, go ahead and leave a like, click below and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you want to get into high ticket sales and you want to learn what this industry is about, how to find the best companies to partner with and actually get them to hire you, how to develop the sales skills needed to be successful, work completely remotely while making a full-time 6-figure plus income for yourself, I developed Closer College to help you with just that. And you're gonna have access to all the training, all the support needed for you to get into high ticket sales and start working completely remote. Click below or simply just go to closercollege.com and check it out.